Yeah, so the exterminate missions are always easy. God, my guns do not do anything to them. Well,
go into a map,
Royale.
do a bunch of murder. The end.
Oh right, I was gonna give you the loot radar and some other things.
Yep, but apparently you don't like me very much.
That's okay. Forget.
I'm used to it.
It's easy to forget these things. I might actually have a staff stance for you too. I'll have to check that when we get back, cause so you're having trouble getting your like your weapon attacks down. There's like an extra layer of complexity, like, you know, E, hold E, or you're using a controller. That might actually be easier.
I intentionally went to a different location than you to get different kills, and it was empty.
Yeah, unfortunately, exterminate missions are super linear. If we want to do it, if we want to do like that kind of thing, we'd have to do mobile defense, sort of defense, though I hate. If we're gonna do defense specifically, I'd rather do it with like a full party or bring a fan or two. God, this gun takes forever to reload. Reload speeds are like the bane of my existence.
I still get weirded out by the concept of fans. Like, just some asshole playing video games.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I get weirded out at, I guess, personally, just how much people like me. It's like, you know, yeah. I'm totally chill with the idea of, like, people just enjoying my content, but people are like, you're my favorite YouTuber, I'm like, oh, yeah, no.
The part where random people online show more affection for you than your actual friends.
Well, to be fair, you, me, Bird, we're all kind of assholes to each other.
That is the secret, is that friends just aren't friendly.
I mean, we are unfriendly, but in such a way that we don't generally hurt each other's feelings. Or we do all the time, and then it's just hilarious.
Therapy.
Okay. So I've discovered my sword can just kill things regardless of those dumb drones' shields.
Oh yeah. My staff just obliterates people right now.
Instead of trying to shoot out the drones, I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. It's just sword time now. Not to mention
this. That goes down. Shit. There we go.
The sword has a very wide arc. Where are the... Oh. I hate the drones, though. They're so stupid. Wow. I really can only do melee here. I decided to bring in a couple of, like, level 10 guns and stuff. Not great.
Not panning out for you?
Oh, shit. I didn't know you could break one of those. I mean, it's panning out so far as, I brought a greatsword with, like, heavy damage on it, so if I'm in trouble, I just start hitting stuff. Let's see.
Ow. Always the heavies. They
yeah,
look
they
exactly
suck.
The same as the other ones, too.
There's, like, bombardiers at some point. Those guys get shitty. And that and the, Hyekamasters. I don't think we've...
Hyekamasters?
I think it's Hyekamasters. They're like...
Sure Bird's not still here?
Funny. But they've got flamethrowers, and they summon dogs, but mostly it's the flamethrowers.
I'm still overly proud of myself for the orca joke we made. I mean, in the podcast.
Oh, shit. The I'm thinking of the pig one specifically. What was the orca one again?
The floods and drips.
Oh yeah, that was like, I'm gonna say like B gold. Like, it wasn't like the best humor I've ever heard, but the timing was.
Die, stupid turret. There we go. Like, I insist on beating on the lasers until they fall apart every time. I can't leave them. I can't leave them intact. They insult me. Oh, I very slowly whipped out my shotgun to blast the guy in the face, and then you swoop in.
Sorry.
Why I haven't been using my gun.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten to that point too. It's like, guns. Oh yeah, if you press and hold F, you'll pull out your weapon and actually, like, carry it around. Doesn't do anything. Well, I guess you could block stuff, by the way. That's not a bad idea for survivability if you're only doing melee anyway.
Die, lasers. There we go. I did a murder on all the lasers. The end. So this is the exact same level we just played, isn't it?
Different layout, but yeah.
It does. It feels like the same layout, even.
No, it's not. It's probably not as...
I just walked in both the vents that are in the river, and they had the same 2 rooms at the end of each of them.
Yeah, those...
as they did last time.
Well, that's the same chunk. You're gonna run into...
so it's like a chalice dungeon.
Yeah. Have not done any of those yet.
Playing chalice dungeons is like playing Diablo 2. Huh. It's just a series of chunks mixed together, and you recognize the chunks every time. Which is the most anti-Dark Souls thing ever, so it feels really alien and wrong.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's multiple boss fights exclusive to the Chalice Dungeons in Bloodborne, so if you want to experience all the boss fights, you have to do the shittiest part of the game.
I guess I'm still looking forward to it, if and when Bird gets that PS4 and we can go through.
Oh yeah, co-op's gotta be the best way to do the Chalice Dungeons, because then it's just fucking around and playing Borderlands, basically, but with Bloodborne. Yeah.
I mean, I'll admit, I tried doing a solo series on that. Wasn't that interested. I'm very excited to actually do a co-op run through on that because it was enjoyable, even if the HP issue was crippling. But mainly it was
pump up that vit. So if you put a bunch of points into health, then it's just not a problem anymore.
There we go.
Ow. What I would like about a co-op series of Bloodborne is that it enables the idea of doing gimmick builds.
Yeah, well,
like I
obviously.
could actually try to see how to make Arcane work, which is something like I can't even imagine doing it solo because it's one of those Souls games where you have to get like 40 points into a stat to make it even viable.
Ooh.
It's like Dark Souls 3 has that. You have to get like 60 points and you practically have to get 60 points into intelligence and faith to make it start scaling properly. Then it actually increases in scaling instead of decreasing. Crazy.
Okay.
Supposedly it's because people didn't want to have all the Havel, like, for a while I guess it was like a common to have like Havel sorcerers within the meta, where people would be like maximum armor and heavy weapon and magic, because you could it was so easy to get the mini caps for each one. Now they increased it all.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Didn't know that actually.
Have you jumped in the tree before?
Sort of, yeah.
Like you can go under the tree?
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a little area under there.
Yeah, this is freaky.
Yeah. So this tile set is kind of repeated in 2 areas, the Void, and it's also repeated in the Orican Derelict, which is like this, but shitty and grown over and stuff. Which is actually really cool, but I cannot count the number of times I've accidentally fallen down there while trying to dodge poison clouds.
Yeah.
What level's my Latron?
Oh wow, how far away are you?
Level. Decently.
Oh,
you spent
a dead end.
You spent a lot of time messing with those messing with those
don't
turrets.
Know how to get back to you.
Just follow the waypoint here. See if my waypoint shows up on your screen. It looks like you're coming.
Mean, like, what I mean more is, like, I don't think I can make it there in time.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not like a leave without you.
Yeah, I made the mistake of running towards your name because I could see it through the wall.
Oh yeah.
It led to a dead end.
That's like, kind of a no-go. That doesn't work.
Tragedy has struck.
Interesting. This place is shitty weapon experience, but great for... Oh, right, because I was using my freaking sword. Duh.
Sword's the only weapon that matters anyway.
Well, my sword's maximum level, so by only using it, all of my other things aren't getting experience.
They don't just share experience?
They don't. You still get an amount, but the more you use a gun specifically, the better it will do.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing getting the fastest experience on my character is actually my carrier.
Huh. Well, I guess the thing's just shooting the entire time, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, the carrier and the sweeper both got 9,000 experience.
But yeah, this is going to be purely just, like, melee zombie dudes. So, go to town.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies.
See ya.
Here to distract the enemy.
Oh.
Trigger the alarm.
Yeah, it's not like you're enclosed or anything.
We totally forgot to hit the alarm. Not like that matters that much. I totally forgot. It's a survival mission.
They're trying to choke you out. Hold on.
Oh, is that why there's nowhere to go?
Yeah, no, there totally should be a place to go, unless the doors were locked.
No, I mean, because you hadn't pressed the button yet, so I couldn't go anywhere yet.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
We were completely trapped in that room with the elevator. I tried every door before then.
So yeah, if you want to level a weapon specifically, I don't know if you want to, though. Actually, come to think of it, before we're done, now that I'm going to have some money, I actually have a gun I can give to you.
So I can run around with a streaking bow staff now, in its channeling mode. Looks pretty absurd. Does the streak show up on your screen?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does.
I look like I'm Sonic or something.
Well, yeah, especially if we give you... Oh, right. Just as a reminder, your speed boost increases your melee attack speed. So, go to town on people.
I think someone just joined us.
Yeah, I forgot we had it... I set it to public. Or, forgot it on public. Does it matter, though?
Well,
Not...
we got new friends.
Yeah, just don't go stand next to them.
Can't wait for them to crush us on the leaderboard. That'd be funny, right? If some random joined in, they got 90% of the kills.
I mean, I can just hit 4, and then suddenly that's what's going to happen.
What does 4 do?
So my character is Ember. Ember has this nice ability called World on Fire. It sets the world on fire around me.
Capsule is now available.
So what it does is, in like a area around my character, there are just like these fire explosions that happen, and they don't stop until I run out of energy. And it kills pretty much all the undead because it's fire. I don't even get to fight things anymore. I just kind of run around grabbing loot.
Yeah. I mean, everything dies in one melee hit right now.
Yeah. But, like, imagine if you just had
Oh, we have 2 friends. We also have Broken whatever.
I think...
Broken McName doesn't fit on thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Broken
4-player
something.
match.
Broken player and D-Rex.
Broken Platypus.
I don't recognize the names, but it probably also doesn't matter too much. Alright, Captain Anti-Fun is here.
I mean, if we're open for everyone, then there probably aren't people we know, right?
I mean, fans totally could have, like, poached the stream footage. I'll try and remember not to do this in the future. Though, honestly, it doesn't matter too much with, survival missions.
Yeah, we don't have our other 2 people, so having 2 randoms just killing random people doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah. I guess
just waves of enemies coming in.
Yeah, I feel a little guilty about it, personally, but I think that's just me being kind of... I'm not going to say isolationist, but, you know, for YouTube, I don't include the random internet people if I can avoid it.
Agoraphobic.
Well, I mean, that's just a fear of the outside.
Yeah. All these people are suggesting that this place is outside. Ugh. We can't have any more of that. You guys actually just standing by the system or whatever it's called and just defending it nonstop.
Which is weird because you don't need to defend jack shit. What? I just had a level segment spawn in front of me. Never had that happen before.
Like it just wasn't loading?
Yeah, so like I thought I was going outside and suddenly like suddenly, yeah, it was like panic level generation. Suddenly I'm inside.
It went from like, oh, we can take a sweet time to, oh shit, he's right around the corner, go, go, go. You know, those moments of where Minecraft has to panic and load a chunk as you're like walking through midair.
Yeah. Have they fixed that yet? You probably haven't played mine. Oh wait, yeah, you have.
I haven't played on a server in years.
Oh, well, that'd do it.
Every server I've ever played on falls apart.
We should actually organize something. Maybe when Stainless is around.
Once we're internet famous, we can have an official public server where we hate everyone.
Yeah, not gonna do that. Shit. I'd rather do like public things in games like this where it means nothing to me if like somebody's there trying to mess with me. It's like, all right, we finished the mission. Bye.
Additional life support has arrived.
And then I don't have to see them again or think about them again. Because that usually feels better.
It does inevitably turn into a thing where, like, you can't find the person... You can never find the person who made the thing in the first place. But it's just now just a bunch of people that are all looking for that person. All on the server together. Like when Bernie Burns started doing, like DayZ servers and Minecraft servers, but then doesn't really ever participate in them.
Yeah, I tried that with the Terraria server once, but I found it was just largely unmanageable. Like, I get on and nobody else was on, so I was like, alright, I give up. This is dumb. I have no interest in managing a server. Not to mention, like, the concept of me specifically, like, going out of my way to play with fans is hard enough as it is. Like, trying to fit all that stuff in would be difficult. Like, I've been kind of lucky with Warframe, because it's just people already there, and I just go first come, first serve. But, like, specifically, if I did, like, open server day on Scrap Mechanic, that would be, like, the worst day ever. Like, I don't think anybody would enjoy themselves. Least of all me. It would just be, like, the biggest cluster of sad.
Oh god, open Scrap Mechanic would just be chaos.
Yeah.
The server would just stop working every 5 minutes, and you have to start over again.
The server would just shit itself, and I'd have to be
barely
like
handle 4 people for like half an hour.
Oh yeah, I honestly haven't had like a whole lot of interaction with that game as a client as opposed to a server. So Shell's been here and played Scrap Mechanic with us twice for Catterday.
Yeah. And not Catterday? On her end, how laggy it is?
Oh, it's atrocious.
The experience that me and Bird have all the time.
I know, I feel so bad for you guys, because it's like, this would be almost unplayable.
Oh yeah,
in
the
certain
game is
cases.
not an idealized multiplayer online experience.
No, it is not.
Oh my god, everything's on fire.
Yeah, I told you.
Is that you?
Yeah. I've not fired my gun in a while. I haven't got the chance.
Everything just turned into angry honey.
There's... Enemies don't live long enough for me to shoot them. Which is annoying because I'm trying to level this gun.
My melee so far. So everything dies in one hit, basically.
Yep. It also looks
picking up that energy fast enough for it to not matter.
I'm just gonna pull out my greatsword so I look cooler as I run around and do nothing but just let things die around me. Wow, this does 2,000 damage. I didn't even realize, like, the numbers, because they'll die before I get there. But I need to use this on a higher level mission.
How much health do these guys have by comparison?
Oh, geez, probably about 200.
Yep, there's a discrepancy there.
Yeah.
Thought I'd inform you real quick.
You know, I'm just gonna light up my sword, too. Oh, man, I look sweet.
This is actually a pretty small, like, hallway level, isn't it?
It is tiny.
One straight line.
I
keep walking across the entire length of it.
I like the Jupiter tile set just because it's kind of different. But the levels are really small. I guess they're not that small. Like, I'm kind of going down into the depths here. But it still is not nearly as, like, large feeling as, like, the Derelict, for example. That place is
At least it
big.
makes them less of an aimless mess.
It's true.
I just like running around with my ridiculous light streak attached to my weapon the entire time.
Oh yeah, looks sweet. The special effects in this game are really, really solid. They feel satisfying. Though I'd have to say
They have had like 4 years to figure them out.
The ragdoll physics in this game are by far my favorite part. The moment I turn off World on Fire, I actually get attacked by enemies. It's like, yeah, this is what this level's supposed to feel like.
Oh yeah, there's enemies in here. I'm not just like exploring a museum back and forth over and over again.
Oh man, I was looking at it earlier. I don't remember what they had. I think it was like an onion or something. But specifically in this tile set, there are banners that the Corpus have put up. And it really looks like a We Hate Onions banner. Like they're... I think it's onions. It's like some kind of fruit or vegetable or tuber. And it's like, really?
I mean, onions are evil. Do you understand that?
Shrek.
They teach you that in your school?
Shrek.
The onions are actually the entire basis of the Red Scare. Oh look, lava's here. I guess you're nearby.
No, actually, that's not me this time around.
Oh.
Is there another ember?
The enemies?
Might be. Oh yeah. The enemies will. Some of the enemies will split like slow damage goop at you. Oh shit! I'm at the exit. Didn't even realize.
Careful. We won't want to have an accident. How would we?
World's burning again.
The room's on fire. And she's fixing her hair.
My lava/fire is purple. That stuff's probably a kind of gross yellow.
Oh, yours is purple?
Yeah. And they're just like flame gouts.
Seeing theirs.
Oh yeah. These people leaving? Nope. I'm gonna go stand next to you. Oh hey, these guys are actually surviving my fire. Good for them.
Good for them. I'll have to end them in other ways.
No, I just have to wait a little bit more, then they die of fire.
Surviving it momentarily until the part where they don't survive it anymore.
I mean, it's
no
like
biggie.
A difference of 1 second or like 4. Alright, where are you again?
Your hardiness afforded you an extra 2 seconds of life. Congratulations, you trained all your life for that.
I have a hard time following where players are in this game sometimes.
Oh yeah, the place I'm in particular is a giant spiral staircase, so you can't tell what floor people are on, really.
You actually went past me.
Yeah, I saw a few named heroes, but I couldn't really read their names because they were moving too fast.
Happens.
Could be in there. Yeah, they're definitely getting hardier. They're getting hardier.
I'm here.
Everyone's purple now. Purple
that would
and
be
sad.
me. The
purple
purple
and full weapon proficiency 3.
I think that's you. I think you maxed out your staff. What staff is that, by the way?
Starting one.
Really? We need to get you a newer one. Is that a bow or a Mark I bow? Do you remember?
I can check. Or maybe I can't.
It should say... it should say in the bottom right if you've got it pulled out.
Mark I bow.
Ah, shame. Yeah, you should get the recipe for the normal one. I believe it's the bow, but, Alright. I believe it's the bow. The bow plus, like, the kunai, gets turned into the Taipedo, which is pretty good.
I can't hear kunai without hearing kunai with chain.
I need more punch through on this thing.
Yeah, saying the word punch immediately after that was the appropriate response.
Alright, we should probably leave. These guys are getting tough enough that it's a problem. I don't remember where the exit is.
But we haven't reached the super loot tier.
What, 20 minutes? I mean...
Is 20 minutes the first time? It is, huh?
Yeah.
That's
A, B, C. Every 5 minutes. Yeah, except for, like, this doesn't have a loot pool that's worth anything. Like, most regular missions don't actually have good stuff in them.
I just leveled up bonus shield capacity.
Life support has been replenished.
26 volts.
You should probably make sure you don't have a mastery rank upgrade incoming.
I don't have one yet.
Really? Okay.
I keep checking.
Yeah, because Shell's, I believe, up to mastery rank 4, so I figured you'd be pretty close.
Are there specific requirements you're supposed to be doing for experience along the way? Like, their meta game of mastery?
Yeah, every time you level
stop it.
Every time you level a weapon, you get experience towards your mastery. However, it's unique, so you can't level multiple Mark I bows. Doesn't work that way.
Damn smokers.
Get ready for a capsule.
They really like to grab. Right.
Yeah, they do. They're
I'm
kind
about
of
to hit
jerks.
max level on an inferior bow staff.
Yep. So you should probably make the real one, or look into something like.
Can you apply it towards anything, or is it just wasted experience?
It's not wasted experience because you needed that to increase your mastery rank, but ultimately you're gonna want to get a new weapon anyway. So
and when I get the new one, it's gonna start out being kind of shitty because I can't use all my mods for the first 30 levels or something.
The trick is like you kind of cycle your weapons, so you have like another weapon that you use instead to like kind of mainline while you let that one level. So for example, right now I've got
a weapon by largely not using it, basically.
Yeah. So right now I've got my shotgun equipped and my greatsword equipped.
The design of a game where that incentivizes that kind of behavior, though.
I guess.
That's not inherently fun, is it? To be like, I'm gonna level this weapon up by having it sit in my inventory slot while I do other things.
It's like Pokemon, though. Like in Pokemon, you totally just throw the experience
for once,
share.
guys.
Yeah.
Didn't really seem to do much, honestly. I don't think I have a very good ult on this character.
Actually, it's quite good. It's a nice stun, does a fair amount of damage.
Didn't really seem to do damage. I think I saw the stun happen, but I don't know about the damage.
Like most things, your abilities don't get good until max level.
Like
unless you like power them up and stuff.
By just spamming chain lightning a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
I can use it 4 times as much.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I don't mind it so much that you let your other weapons kind of carry you while you let one level. Because once you hit max level, then you're using it. Unless it's like a shitty weapon, and then you're just using it to level your mastery. Which I don't like so much. I really wish the mastery rating was tied to just how much you played the game.
I guess we can head out now because we hit the next tier.
Yeah. We've got like 4 minutes left before the next one, but still.
Ow, ow. They're everywhere!
They are.
I'm not dropping energy anymore, which is a bummer.
Comes and goes.
Need my energy to thrive.
You have made a lot of friends.
I like making lightning go everywhere. When I get out of the bed in the morning. Oh man, yeah, we basically started this mission one-shotting everybody, and now it takes like 5 hits, I think.
Yeah, it gets a little bit rougher. I don't think I went through this area.
Away at these dumb little weird legless corpses.
Huh.
Ah.
I think we came through here. Having a hard time telling. Okay.
I was just thinking about why these videos take so long to render, and I'm getting a lot of examples of that with how much shit's going on the screen at once and how many particles there are everywhere.
Yeah, Warframe is very, very intensive there.
Yeah, it's visually crazy, whereas like my other games are stuff like Darkest Dungeon, where everyone's kind of standing still.
Yeah, that game has nice effects.
And the screen's like 60% black.
Yeah, that game has nice effects, but they are simple.
Oh yeah, it is seriously a series of unanimated 2D images that literally just jump from one to another in order to make expressions and stuff.
Yep.
They just replace the image with a different image, and sometimes they like tilt it a little bit.
I liked that game.
It's rare to play a 2D game a 2D hand-drawn game that's actually not even animated at all.
Yeah.
Like nothing in that game constitutes actual, like any definition of animation as far as I can tell.
Yup.
Slideshow RPG.
I like that game. I don't know if I'd ever replay it though. Maybe. Are they still updating it?
The main reason to replay it would be that there's just way more content now than there was when you played it.
No, that's a good point.
When you played it, there was 3 bosses.
Yeah, repeated several times.
Yeah, you fought 3 bosses, and you fought 3 tiers of them, but it was 3 bosses over 3 areas. Now there's 5 areas for a total of 10 bosses, not counting any special events or the new crazy enemies you can encounter mid-dungeon that aren't the story bosses, or anything involving the Darkest Dungeon, which I don't even know how that area works yet.
Oh, you haven't gotten there?
No, because it's not you don't unlock it in parallel like the other ones. It's the final zone.
I see.
Wait, I think I just got mixed up. It's 8 bosses over 4 zones. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
And then there's a boss that gets summoned by a dark ritual.
Huh.
And then there's a boss that gets that can just ambush you midway through any run. Like you'll just be walking down the hallway and get killed by a boss. Like, oh, we're dealing with this now. There's just a boss on me.
That sounds fun. I'm just not entirely sure if I have the time to devote to Darkest Dungeon again.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
also,
I
like,
do.
Probably 4 or 5 classes you've never seen before to play
Yeah.
as.
I mean, it all seems quite fun. It's just a matter of, like, time.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Hey, buddies. We got a good 30 seconds to go. Ah! My personal favorite is actually a class called the Houndmaster, which is it's a boss that just has a dog with it. I mean, an enemy that has a dog with it that you can... I said boss and enemy. Neither of those are right.
I know what you mean.
It's a class that has it's a class with a dog, which is just fantastic.
Yeah, so you get just an extra free character. And I assume his moveset is not... Yep, coming.
Oh, no, well, it's like... Oh, wow, I'm down. Didn't even notice.
Yeah,
at least.
Probably poison.
We will all share
Probably.
this bounty.
This
Hold
room
on
is
as
very
long as
filled
you
with
can.
bad things. That is a toxic ancient.
Yeah, there's your answer.
Yeah, the Houndmaster has a self-heal from the dog. You can mark a target, and the marked target both marks them to make them be affected by all those things that do bonus against marked targets, but also it simultaneously makes them more vulnerable just to everything.
Okay, let's go up. This is messy.
And you can basically have the dog go tear out an individual's throat, or you can have them simultaneously attack the entire enemy party.
Head for the exit.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, you did.
Having Houndmasters attack literally the entire party and apply a bleed to all of them simultaneously it just feels great, and having 2 of them feels better. So sometimes I'll run double Houndmaster so I can attack the entire party twice a turn. And it's just like it's position agnostic, so people fuck with your party by rearranging it, and it doesn't matter because the attack still works.
Did you go the wrong way again?
I've lost track of where I'm trying to go. Here we go.
The exit. I mean, you got 10 seconds left.
I lost track of how many floors there were around here.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it. God, there's... Ah, fuck it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
That's some pretty just generic CG on that fire. Oh well.
You don't understand its pain.
That was 30,000
Power 3
credits.
Mobile Defense 1.
So Keith, you know how you were talking about the one person with the 800 kills or whatever just ruining the leaderboard?
Yeah?
Fire. So nice.
Oh wow, you did get 800 kills.
Yeah. It's
I beat both the other guys, but yeah, you just flattened everything.
It's pretty rough.